Chapter 10, Circles. So here are the topics that we are going to cover in this chapter. Introduction and terms related to circle. Then we will see some theorems. Then arcs, central angle and measure of arc. Then we will see what is a cyclic quadrilateral and its properties. So let us begin with terms related to circle. So before understanding what are the terms related to circles, let me first introduce you what a circle is. We have studied in the previous classes as well. Circle is a set of points in plane at an equal distance from a fixed point. It is basically set of points So circle is basically a set of points in a plane at an equal distance from a fixed point. So circle is basically a set of points in a plane at an equal distance from a fixed point. Now there are three things: set of points, equal distance and fixed point. First of all, what I'll do is I'll consider a fixed point. Let me suppose this is a fixed point over here. Let me name this as fixed point, point A. So I got a fixed point. My fixed point is point A. Now they have written over here equal distance. Now we have equal distance over here. So let me consider one equal distance, that is say 5 centimeter. Now I want to draw set of points at equal distance from a fixed point. I have my fixed point as point A. Now suppose I consider the equal distance as 5 centimeter. Say I draw a segment of 5 centimeter. So suppose this segment is 5 centimeter. Then I place a point over here. Suppose this is point B, and I can say that point B is at a distance of 5 centimeter from point A. Now my question is B the only point which is at a distance of 5 centimeter from point A? No. We can draw many more points which will be at a distance of 5 centimeter from point A. Say for example, if I take 5 centimeter in this direction, then I'll have one more point over here. If I take 5 centimeter in some other direction, say over here, then again I'll have one more point. Then further if I move 5 centimeter, again I'll have one more point. So in this way, how many points will I have? Can I say I'll have infinite points like this at a distance of 5 centimeter? And if I join all these points, what will I get? I'll get a circle. So this is just a rough figure. So in this way you can very well imagine that circle will be a set of points in plane at an equal distance from a fixed point. That means you can draw infinite such points at a fixed distance or equal distance from a fixed point. So this is circle and set of points in plane. What is the meaning of plane? Plane is a flat surface. So you can see our mobile screen or computer screen is also flat surface. So we have drawn a circle on that particular flat surface. Let us move on further and see what are the terms related to circle now. So to understand terms related to circle, again I need a circle. So here it is. So this is a circle. Now your first term, the fixed point that we saw, which was in the middle. Let me consider this fixed point as point O. It has a name and you know it very well. This point is called as center of the circle. So we can say that center of the circle is point O. Now imagine the equal distance that we have seen in the last slide. The equal distance was 5 centimeter. That equal distance again has some name, that is called as radius of the circle. So what is the radius? Radius is a segment joining the center and any point on the circle. So we can call this OA as the radius. So radius will be segment OA. Now your next topic is a chord. Now what is a chord? Chord is a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. So let me take 2 points on the circle and just join them. You can see here. So this is a chord. Which is the chord now? The chord is chord PQ. Why PQ is a chord? Because point P is on the circle. Point Q is on the circle and we have just joined them. So line segment joining any 2 points on the circle is called as chord of the circle. I can say that PQ, that is segment PQ, is the chord of the circle. Now what is the diameter? The next topic is diameter. Diameter is the longest chord. So diameter is also chord of the circle passing through the center. So see here properly, passing through the center, RQ. So this segment RQ can be called as the diameter because R is on the circle, Q is on the circle. First of all, this diameter is also called as a chord because both the points are on the circle and we have just joined a line segment. But this is a special kind of a chord because this RQ passes through the center of the circle, whereas PQ does not pass through the center of the circle. Therefore, PQ is just a chord and RQ is a chord, but it will be now called as the diameter. So we can say that diameter is segment RQ. Now if we move on further, we have the next topic as secant. Basically, secant is a line which intersects the circle in 2 points. So you can see here, it is a line intersecting the circle in 2 points. So you can clearly see we have line L. This line L intersects the circle in 2 points over here. So these are the 2 points where the line L cuts the circle. So we can say that line L is secant to the circle. So we can say secant is line L. And lastly, we have tangent. A tangent is a line which touches the circle in 1 point. So let us see how does the tangent look like. So here is a line touching the circle in 1 point. So I can say line M is tangent to the circle. Why tangent? Because if you observe properly, line M, it is touching the circle only in 1 point over here. Suppose I name this point as say point B, then I can say that line M is tangent to the circle at point B. So we have a tangent. So tangent is line M. So again let us repeat. Center of the circle, that is point O, which is the fixed point. Radius of the circle, we can say segment OA is the radius, line segment joining the center to any point on the circle. Then we had a chord. Chord is a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. So these 2 points are on the circle. We have to just join them. Then we had a diameter. Diameter is a chord passing through the center of the circle. So you can clearly see RQ passes through the center of the circle. Therefore, RQ can be called as the diameter. Then secant. Secant is a line which cuts or touches the circle in 2 points. And then we have a tangent. Tangent is a line which touches the circle in 1 point. So these are some of the terms related to circles. Very important terms. Most of the questions will be based on these terms and you should be thorough with the terms properly.